Going on, Jerome's a beautiful Thursday. Happy Thirsty Thursday out there to those who celebrate. And, we've done these 7-round Vikings mock drafts with outlines like, oh, here's what the Vikings do with Kirk and Daniil and JJ and free agency and all that stuff. Nah, screw it. We're just going to grip it and rip it, and we'll just do what we do, baby. And, yes, this is the Vikings draft strategy is heavily contingent on what happens with those main guys, but don't care. Don't care. Grip it and rip it on a Thursday. We may trade 75,000 times. Don't know. Certainly could happen. So, Vikings on the clock at 11. Williams, Harrison Jr., Drake May, 3. Then Malik goes to the Cardinals. Jane Cooper-DeJean going to the Chargers. Jaden Daniels, Aroma Dunze, Brock Bowers. But that's so stupid. Why would Bowers go to the Falcons? Anyway. Fashanu going to the... So... I kind of like this one. So Fashanu at left tackle, right at right tackle for Caleb Williams. That's really good. That's pretty good, man. Joe Alt goes to the Jets. Now, the Vikings sitting here chilling at 11. We have our choice. So Dallas Turner is there. Jared Verse is there. Jazon Newton is there. Fuaga is there if we want to go down that road. Terrian Arnold, Latu, Quinion Mitchell, Bo Nix is there. JPJ, and everyone else. But I got some trade offers. So commies want to come up. I don't know. That's a long way to drop, but also I feel like gouging their eyes out. So 11 for 36, 40, 67, and 101. But also I'm gonna use this ammo to get back into the first round. All right, so resume. All right, so now we're gonna pause. Bengals on the clock. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. So you better get this party started. All right, so we will offer that and that. So 30, 36, and 67. Actually, can we get by with 40 and 67? 34%. Oh, whoa. We just missed our chance. All right, I guess we're on the clock. All right, Niners, short putt. All right, so we'll include, 157. Offer trade. There we go. Look at us. We're back in. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're also going to trade with the Chiefs too because I done messed up. All right, so let's see, 42 won't take much to move up. Yeah, 179, 179. Oh, they say no once. They say no twice. All right, so 145. There we go. All right, so resume draft. Sorry. All right, so we got back-to-back picks at the back end of the first round. Hey, look, the Vikings are drafting 32, just like you said. So now, I mean, there's a lot of ways that the Vikings can go here. So Darius Robinson is there. TJ Tampa is the guy that I really like. Lassiter, Lad McConkey. As I cough and die, maybe that's a sign. Murphy, Penix is there. I assume that J.J. McCarthy is there. So, all right, so here's what we're going to do. Byron Murphy at 31, and then J.J. McCarthy, Dynamite, at 32. Now, yes, I've been a large Michael Penix fan, but his medicals do give me the heebie-jeebies. All right, and, I think Penix has a chance to be very good, but who knows. But McCarthy, upside is certainly there, so there we go. We're back on the clock at 40. What up? All right, so we got our D-tackle. We got our quarterback of the future. Now, I mean, Zach Frazier is just sitting there chilling. Like, Zach Frazier is basically Bradbury, but with a little bit more physicality. Graham Barton is a dude. I mean, don't let the Duke school fool you. Like, dude is an assassin on the inside, brings size and nastiness, and I think would reset what the Vikings are looking to do on the interior of that offensive line. Just look around a little bit. Tyler Nubin is there. Chopper Robinson. Tyler Nubin's a stud, man. Just an absolute stud. Christian Haynes, I love a lot as a mauler guard. Again, lots of options in this spot. Or hell, got some trade down options. All right, so 40, it's going to cost a Chief. All right. All right, so I want 43. Oh, no. 74. And I will backfill with some of these picks. There you go. 40% chance. 44. I don't mind that. All right, resume. All right, so they take Penix, Chris Jenkins, Mitchell. So I'm taking Graham Barton here. Then we're back on the clock at 67. So Barton is kicking inside. I know he's listed as tackle, but he's projected to kick inside. Ooh, Edgerrin Cooper is there. Again, it's weird drafting at this stage, but us making moves and finding grooves, we're certainly there. Brandon Rice is there. Sion Vaki is there. The safety running back, Leonard Taylor, I love a lot. All right, so we're going to Edgerrin Cooper. Viva la off-ball linebacker, Austin Booker. Former Gopher. I think he's just scratching the surface of his potential at Kansas. I think that, screw it. I'm taking him. So, again, even though we're just ripping it, I feel like I feel pretty good. Make me feel good. We got 5 picks left. Anais Smith, Bucky Irving. I'm taking Bucky Irving. I don't care what anyone says. Well, actually, Estime is there. Ray Davis. Michael Hall Jr. I like. Zach Zinter. If we want to completely remake that offensive line, Cam Hatt is there as well. Christian Jones I like. Mo. Christian Boyd, the nose tackle, is great. Mustafa's a stud. I mean, there's a lot to like right now. Let's look at corner real quick. All right, so Kalen King, I want. Cam Hart, I like a lot. Josh Newton is a stud. Andrew Phillips. So King, I'm going to make it work with King. All right, so we could just stick and pick and take him, but I also want Bucky Irving. So we're going to do a little business here. All right, so 110 Falcons, and we'll give up 130 and 179. But we want 241 back. All right, we'll sweeten that up a little bit more. Sweeten your face up. All right, so offer and enhance. There you go. All right, so we're back on the clock. So we're taking Bucky Irving, the absolute jukebox hero, joystick player. He's this year's version of Jahmyr Gibbs. I guess the Vikings had interest in Jahmyr Gibbs last year, and he's done great things with Oregon. Ducky Irving, as it were, former Golden Gopher. Hey, how did PJ just be like, nah? Also, we're taking Kalen King. So we got some size of feistiness on the outside. I think that King could eventually work his way in with Murph and Blackman and be that trio at corner, because Flores doesn't broke no BS. I think he may just be done with Evans and Booth Jr. All right, so we got running back and cornerback. So we got 3 picks left. Hell yeah, Trevor Keegan, adding some more size on that interior offensive line. Why the hell not? Now we're going way down. We're going down. Ooh, Moose Muhammad got drafted by the Panthers. That's awesome, just like his pops. That's great. I love that. Let's see here. Kenny Logan and Messina. Dude, just take it because it's funny. He's a good player, too. All right, so Tanner Bortolini, who we've talked about before. Scheme agnostic. Do we just do that? What the hell not? It's my draft, and I'll draft how I want to. All right, so the rest of it. So could take Asante, Tim Smith. Tim Smith just never really got the time of day with Alabama. Gabe Hall, BSF. Zion Nelson. Let's go. Do we just take the punter just because it's funny to me? I think we should. All right. We're going back to it. Back to the book. Tory Taylor, welcome on in. You are a Minnesota fighting Viking. Woo, woo. I'm feeling pretty good about this one, man. And again, this is one where there was no parameters beforehand. This is just a blind draft, no free agency, no trades factored in, but I don't know, man. So this one, I'll admit, this one got a little bit out of hand early, but so we traded like 17 different times, but we moved. Ooh. Oh no. What happened? This is a good pod. Nobody move. I gotta sneeze. All right, there we go. All right, so we traded down. We traded back in. And then eventually we got to. Doesn't even show the first trade. Who did we trade with? It doesn't matter. But anyways, we ended up back in the last 2 picks of the first round, Byron Murphy, J.J. McCarthy. So you got your defensive interior talisman as well as your quarterback of the future. And it doesn't matter if you sign Christian Wilkins or not. It doesn't matter if Daniil is gone. It doesn't matter if Kirk is gone. Whatever. Graham Barton is going to be your center of the future. We all about that ass. And whether you kept Bradbury or not, go ahead. Edgerrin Cooper. I love Edgerrin Cooper. Just the tenacity, the getting after it, the high motor. I think that I think he's the best off-ball linebacker in this class, and I think that he and Pace are just going to be like this together. I think they're going to be a phenomenal duo, and you've seen, with some of the teams towards the end, like having a duo of off-balls is very valuable in the modern NFL. Austin Booker, former Golden Gopher, I think he's got a lot of tools that Pettine and company can work with, whether Daniil is back or not. Bucky Irving, I love Bucky Irving, man. Right, so he's a receiver, he's a running back, he's everything in the backfield. He's going to be dynamic back there. Kalen King, I think he's a great pickup in the 4th round, really good value. He's going to be in the mix with Mekhi Blackman as well as Murphy. So we got Murphy the 2nd, and we got Byron Murphy Jr. Let's go, cornering the market. Baby. All right, so the last 4 picks are just all Big Ten. So Trevor Keegan, a key piece along that Michigan offensive line, adding more size. Tenor Bortolini. So again, like we said in Madison, he survived both schemes. He was great at center in the air raid. He was great at guard and interior offensive lineman when there were more of a gap team. So I think that given his size as well as his intelligence, high football IQ is a great asset for the Vikings. So, I mean, up front, Graham Barton, Keegan, Bortolini, just completely remaking that offensive line. I love it. And Torrey Taylor is the greatest punter of all time. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. So we end up getting an A- from it. Hey, look at you. Look at you, PFF. I mean, before we took J.J. McCarthy and you gave us an F-, but now we're moving on up to the east side. Finally got a piece of the pie. There you go. But that's it. Vikings grip it and rip it 7-round mock draft. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.